Hello, all of you wonderful people. I hope you are well. Today I'm going to do full moon tarot healings. Now, I am going to work in reverse to these tarot readers that release messages and readings every full moon. I'm going to be working to heal the month that has gone. Okay, so I'm not going to be doing predictions because I'm not a seer. I'm not very good at saying what is going to happen in the future. I work on what has happened before and heal that. So I'm going to try and do one of these every full moon, and I may have a go at predictions at new moon, but let's see what happens. So we've got a couple of tools here, but before we do anything, I would like you to ground. Okay, so I'd like you to just feel this piece of petrified wood running down you towards your feet. And just feel me pop that under your feet. Growing those roots down your body should you need to. Kick downwards into the ground. And then we are going to protect. And let's use this candle. I'd like you to imagine this flame at the center of your being. Glow it and grow it. To the right of you, to the left of you, to the front of you and to the back of you. Above you and below you, pushing outwards that residue. All the anxiety, all the worry, all the hurt, all the pain, and all of the anger and frustration, pushing it outwards and outwards and outwards. And I'm just going to draw a clearance symbol into the air. It might not look like my normal symbols because I'm working in a different angle. And I'm going to just pop this candle. I've got to work out where it's not going to burn a wire. Now, I've got a few items here. This is my full moon representation. A clam. I think it's a freshwater clam. It's not quite round, but it does look like the moon, doesn't it? So I'm just going to pop that there. And we've also got this smoky quartz here, which will catch the negative energy. Okay. Let's just move that a little bit up there. Okay, so I'm just going to look in my little, these are my travel stones. So I put this in all of these little bits and bobs in a bag. And when I go away, I just take these. Okay, so we're going to work on dantians because I've only got a small board here. So the dantians are the Chinese energy centers. So this is Madagascan agate. This will go at the hara or the navel chakra just below your belly button. This little piece of rose quartz with a nice smooth polished flat bottom will be the heart. And this chrysolica and malachite will be the yin tang point, the third eye. Let's just pop those there. And let's shuffle the cards. And even though I'm still a little bit nervous of tarot, since I have been doing readings over the last 3 or 4 months, my other cards are starting to make sense, and my guides are helping me to work through these and with these. And the deck I have picked today is the Llewellyn deck, and these are aligned to the Welsh Mabinogi. My shuffling is not brilliant, as you will soon see. So I want you to just think about the last month, the trials and tribulations, if you've been ill, if you've had family members ill. It's been very busy, hasn't it? Even if we haven't been able to see people for Christmas, it's still a busy month. I haven't been able to see anyone at all because I'm isolating from an operation. I will have had it by the time this is released. And we're going to, even though we're working with the Dungeon, I'm going to work on the Celtic system of cauldrons. So in your mind you will have the cauldron of inspiration that will filter energy down into the cauldron of emotion, which will tip either way into the cauldron of warming. Okay, all right, so let's pick out 3 cards. One for the yin-tang point, the inspiration, the ideas. Second for the emotions. And a third for the warming, the general health and wellness. Okay, let's just pop those aside for a minute and let's see what we have here. I don't read reversed cards, by the way, because I think they are positive and negative without having a double whammy. So we have the Queen of Wands. We also have the Page of Pentacles, okay, and we have the Fool. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles, she's got a sunflower, she also has her staff, and you can see her foot stamping in the energy. Okay, she looks a pretty alright person, doesn't she? She's got a good sense of ego and authority and sovereignty. So you may have had some ideas over the last month or so about this coming year, 2022. Things that you want to put into place, wishes for abundance, happiness and well-being. Okay, so, but if things haven't gone your way and you've struggled, we're going to clear that and we're going to help to reset those ideas for this coming month ahead. Now we've had the Page of Pentacles. Someone maybe have brought a message to you, gave you informations of sadness, of things that weren't going your way, but also they may have equally gone your way. We have a sheath of corn here, but we also have remembrance, and I'm going to accept that for myself because my friend passed away. So I'm going to have that in remembrance of him. Okay, so that would have been governing your emotions if you had had the bad news. Let's put the stones above them. And we have at the cauldron of warming in your belly button, your energy levels. Okay, we have this Madagascan agate. So this is about going out on a limb, going into the unexplored. So if you had bad health news, you had to go through it and you worried about it, and you may still be worrying about it. Going out with a leap with your faithful friend, your dog, all of your baggage, we're going to clear that and bringing in that rainbow light. Okay. The silver birch tree of beginnings. So you're starting a new road this month. Okay. All right, so let's start to do a bit of a clearing now. We've grounded, we've protected. Let's start clearing out of the yin-tang point. So all of those fuzzy ideas in your head that have been bogging you down. I'm just going to get a drink because my throat's going. Okay, so those ideas that didn't become fruitful, we'll just clear that energy. Don't lose hope about those. It's early days and you always have the rest of your life to do to bring those ideas in, to make them fruitful. You may have had business arrangements that didn't work out. Circumstances are strange at the moment, also over the winter break. Okay, you may have had a bit of a knock. Maybe you didn't have sovereignty over your life or your ideas. Let's just bring that away from you. I'm going to draw that clearance in. And draw away, draw away. Putting your best foot forward, stamping in that energy. It's like people stamp in a circle, which is stamp energy in to hold a circle. Putting your staff on the ground to steady your way. Okay. Okay. Clearing, clearing, clearing. Let's use that analogy of the sunflower. Let's use that colour to bring in light and positivity into your mind. Okay. Things didn't work out the first time maybe, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. And it doesn't mean that they won't work out a second time. Maybe the timing wasn't right. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in ideas and then stamp them in. Okay. Dispel those worries with the happiness of the sunflower. Each time you start to worry next month, I want you to think of this sunflower. I want you to think of a whole field of sunflowers smiling at you and radiating those beautiful yellows and oranges out at you, bringing that positivity into your mind. Remember, every time you say, I can't, I shouldn't, I won't, I want you to go, cancel, clear, delete. I can, I will, I have sovereignty over my life. Okay. Breathe out and relax. I'm just going to draw a chakra in. And I'm going to seal that in with the abalone. And as I'm looking at this beautiful power stone, I think I'm going to draw that into you, the power stone from Oceanic Reiki, the abalone, earth, air, fire, water and spirit, and push that into you and activate that with the chakra. And then smooth it in. And that stone's even got a little love heart on just for you. And look at the colours, they match the chrysolica and the malachite, don't they, almost? So absorbing that into your third eye now, your yin-tang point, the cauldron of inspiration, which is held upside down so that it radiates light and ideas down into your body like the Ahwan symbol. Bringing that nuefri, that moving and flowing energy into your mind and filtering it down through your body to manifest. Okay. So We're going to work on any emotional turmoil that has been kicked up this month, whatever it may be. Okay, so I want you to give your worry, your heartache, your anxiety. Give a little bit of your grief if you have any of that, but also remember it is important to go through a grieving process. Okay. And things may have changed, and we don't like change, do we? We really don't like change. But we have to change. Nothing ever stays the same. Things grow, things shrink back, things morph into other things. And that is all right. Be like the water. Move around obstacles that show themselves to you. Be like the reed that bends in the wind. Be like the fir tree. It would snap off if it didn't have a bit of give. Maybe you need to meet people halfway or even a quarter of the way. But know that if doors close, another one will open, another gate will show its way to you. And if you've lost people, you always have them, and your life was richer for knowing them. Even if that person was difficult, you learned lessons from that relationship, and it made you stronger. Even if it broke you down, you will rise like a phoenix again. You will rise like the corn. John Barleycorn grows each year and he withers away and dies each year. He grows the next year, he dies the next year. Things ebb and flow and change, and that is the same with our emotions. We have a pentacle here. Let's just imagine you standing like that, like a star, balancing with earth, air, fire, water, spirit. And manifest that wealth and wealed love, remembrance and abundance into your heart for a new month ahead of you. Right now, as the full moon happens, is the time for manifestation. Breathe out and relax. Okay. Just going to draw chakra into you. Wishing you the abundance of good emotional health in the next month. Okay. And I'm going to just take a piece of green moonstone and I'm just going to hold that there to soothe. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe in soothing of this stone. Okay. And now we're going to move down to your belly, to the lower dantian, the cauldron of warming. Okay, this is your energy levels, your physical health, and all of that. Okay, so we have pulled out the Fool. The Fool is jumping over the stream. He's got his faithful hound, the Hound of Anun, with him. He has his white horse which moves forward and carries him forward. He has his baggage, a little bit of baggage, not a lot of baggage. So we're going to clear that baggage, okay? He has his protective cloak. And he has the rainbow energy of positivity and luck to come with him. We have a silver birch for new beginnings. Okay, and the water, the mountain stream that flows down. So I want you to put any extra emotions that I haven't been able to clear yet into that stream and imagine it flowing down towards the sea. Every month is a new journey beginning. Every day is a new journey beginning. Okay, so we're gonna draw the clearance symbol. Seihei-ki, Seihei-ki, Seihei-ki. Let's draw a chakra ray to activate that. Okay, so I'm going to clear any health problems you've had, any worries you've had, because they worry in the stomach as well, don't we? And of course these have filtered down into that lowest cauldron. Give it all to the smoky quartz. Give it away. It might well come back, but at least you won't be overflowing with it. Visualize that mountain stream. If you want, take your shoes and socks off and dangle your feet in that stream and open the holes in the bottom and let it flow away down the stream to be dissipated in Mother Earth. Remember, you do have some loyal friends or you have loyal pets, and your guides are loyal to you. Ask your guides and angels for help. Cleansing, clearing, and making way for new things to come in. Knowing that you are going to set off on a brand new journey, and you have the power to change things. Not everything, but you have the power to perhaps emotionally and physically work through them. Okay, let's bring in a healing stone now. Let's bring in, let's have a little rummage. We'll bring in some carnelian. Okay, same colour as this Botswana agate. In fact, I'm going to swap stones because I actually think this has a doorway in it, doesn't it? Just imagine stepping into that doorway and your guides opening it for you. You stand on the threshold of that new month. The loyalty of your guides, and you may be seeing that as a guide. But showing up for yourself, showing up if you have been told by the doctor to eat better, or you've made that pledge. By now, the New Year's resolutions are kind of like fading away, aren't they? You have the power to reaffirm them. Go back down to the gym, okay? Bringing that red energy into the lower dantian, the cauldron of warming. If you don't want to go to the gym, put a 20-minute yoga thing on or a qigong thing on YouTube. Don't worry about changing into your clothes because that puts me off every time. Just do it. Get down on the ground and do those exercises. 20 minutes, that's all you need. Or sitting down and doing that meditation practice that you promised yourself you'd do. But do 5 minutes. 5 minutes is better than nothing. And just show up for yourself. Be present for yourself. Putting your best foot forward, remaining half glass full. So that the fool can also have that wonderful journey. And I'm going to just hold up a crystal that does have rainbows in, but I don't think you'll see it. Do you see right there? is where the rainbow is. So let's shine that rainbow energy into you. And focus on one of the colours that is in your mind, whether it be the green, the blue, the yellow, or the red. Use it as colour therapy, bathe in it, stand in the field where it finishes, because the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow was originally dandelions, a dandelion field, because April-May showers is when the dandelions typically appear, and they are health-giving. They have a lion energy, play on words here, but imagine those little dandelions shining that yellow energy into you, giving you a bit of rah to do your month ahead. Okay. So I'm just going to hold the space for a minute or so. So, pick yourself up, start again. It's a new month ahead of you. A new time to manifest, make right things that went wrong, bend and change to work with them, not against them. And we are getting closer to summer in the Northern Hemisphere, so each moon is a moon closer to the sun. Okay. So I'm just going to reach down and I'm going to move this down you again, this petrified wood, to seal it in, to bring the healing into earth, if you like, earth side, into your body, mind and spirit. And we'd like to thank our guides. We'd like to thank the energy of the cards. And remember, it's a new month, a new chapter, and you have the power to live it to the full. Love and light to you, my friends. Bye-bye.